My name is Elliot Harmon. I graduated from the program in 2006.5. I live in San Francisco. I work actually as a writer for a technology website. In addition to various other things I do, I post readings from time to time. I do other things. I'm most recently starting a poetry publishing company called Mission Cleaners Books. It'll be putting out 2 books next spring, one of them by CCA alum Jessica Wickens, wherever she is. So buy those. And I have, we'll see how time goes, I have, I think, 2 poems that I'm going to read for you. The first one is called 2002. It was the end of that summer when it took all morning to watch a beer commercial, when the radio kept pointing out the best sundresses. Well, shit, all I wanted was to pick leaves off your jacket, to watch you brush your teeth. And so I waited on the porch, counted leaves, and counted leaves. I've never had a porch before or since. So in 2007, the world lost a very talented pro wrestler named Chris Benoit. In the couple of days after that happened, the things happened that happen when a celebrity passes away. There were career retrospectives on television, there were obituaries, things like that. What was more interesting was what happened in the few days after that when the details emerged of the murder-suicide that had transpired. And suddenly all of those obituaries kind of disappeared and the world was left with just sort of that absence of obituary feeling. This poem is about that feeling in a way, and I like to call it an elegy where an elegy is not possible. And the name of it is The Dogs Are in the Enclosed Pool Area, Garage Side Door is Open. June 25, 2007. On the day they found you, Disneyland shut down It's a Small World, but only the music and the lights. People watched, stunned, the doll children danced to the hum of their own motors and splashing water, lit only by the faint red exit sign. So popular, extra line-holding ropes were flown in from Hong Kong. Cast members have been told to contravene. Sometimes they answer, "We were closed that day." On the day they found you, a teenager across the street had written on my car, "So material a difference does it make, not what ills are suffered, but what kind of man suffers them." The milkman said, "I heard they're going to Photoshop him out of the tapes, just like the old logo." I said, "I don't think that's funny." He said, "You want this milk or not?" I sat on the front step and drank the full bottle, watching The Price is Right through the neighbor's window. I haven't mentioned the graffiti yet. On the day they found you, fat weathermen in no less than 9 major cities forewent their presentations all together to perform Schoenberg's A Survivor from Warsaw a cappella. Each insists it dawned on him to do so at the moment, but was not surprised about the others. Only one anchor in Cincinnati tried to stop him. She's been graciously transferred to a mailroom at a partner station. I read on Wikipedia that Naxos was compiling an album, but I can't find that anymore. It might have been a prank. 4, on the day they found you, I just realized I just said the number there for the first time. 4, on the day they found you, my football coach was voiceless. Having tried in vain to draw some X's on the chalkboard, he put down the chalk and watched us breathe. I thought I saw him mouth, "I'm sorry." Finally, the quarterback stood up, picked up the chalk, and scribbled integral formulas. First, the basic ones from college, then some tougher ones. He'd fill the board and quickly smear it with his arm and start again until the board was only a large, white, dusty rectangle. 5. On the day they found you, priests gave their flocks chokeholds, and the Tooth Fairy gave my niece No Way Out 2006. She told me that she would be a wrestler when she grew up. I didn't tell her it had been the day I'd finally stopped wanting to grow up and be a wrestler, but Chris, I did give her a suplex and locked her leg until she tapped, almost in tears from laughter. 6. On the day they found you, I couldn't even think of anyone to call, so I watched some matches online. They'd photoshopped you out, just like the old logo. So Triple H writhed in your invisible arms, and when he finally tapped, they played your music, and the crowd around the empty ring chanted bleeps.